Hello and welcome to Dawn of Comics, I'm Shane, and today I want to showcase a few of my reprints and facsimile editions like I did in a previous video, but these are focusing on Detective Comics 27 and Action Comics #1. So I have a few of each that I've got over time. Obviously I'm never going to have the originals, so when I can find them for a decent price I'll pick them up. Any kind of reprint like the Millennium editions and stuff like that, which I'll show you in a sec. But first I want to start with my oldest ones that I have. I have the famous first editions. These are limited collectors Silver Mint series. This is for Detective Comics #1. This is a massive magazine, even bigger than a magazine size, facsimile edition. All the adverts inside are the same. And so that's Detective Comics. This came out in 1974, I believe. I'm not sure if there was a gold edition for this, because I have the gold edition for Action Comics #1. So this one says gold edition and this one says silver edition. I'm not sure if those are different. I don't know if this Batman got the silver and Superman got the gold. I'd have to do some research into that, because if I'm missing the other two then I'll definitely pop on and see if I can find those. But it was just the only way I could read the stories, so I grabbed these. These were super cheap at the time, thanks to eBay, about 10 years ago, if not more. I think I got them for about $5 each, which was absolutely fantastic, so I managed to get them and then I got to read them. So those are the oldest two that I've got from the 70s. Not the only ones from the 70s though, because I also have Detective Comics #27. This is I think this was a free giveaway from Oreo Cookies, and this came out in 1976. So that's cool. The paper is super old. It's really thin. I mean, this feels old. This is awesome. I keep this in this case because this feels super old and I don't want to damage it in any way. Even though it's only a copy, even though it's not the actual thing, I like to treat it like that. It's a collector's edition there and it says free. I mean, I proudly display this, so that's awesome. And then to go along with that, I have the Millennium edition. These came out in 2000 and they reprinted loads of first appearances. That's what you'll see on the wall behind me all the time. Will be my first appearance of Wonder Woman, the Captain America, Captain Marvel, the Justice League, and I think Supergirl's over there. We've got Batman and Robin up there. All the characters. So I collect as many of these as I can. I think I'm missing a few still, but I managed to get all the main characters that I wanted, and Batman being one of the first. So there he is. It's awesome because it will show you the cover. It'll be slightly askew, and then it'll tell you why it's important at the top. So it'll tell you this was the first appearance of the Batman. So that's pretty cool. With these, once it tells you the characters, because some people have no idea. Like there's one I've got, it's the first appearance of Martian Manhunter, which you'd never know because it's Batman on the front, just with all different costumes and stuff, so I wouldn't have known, so that's really handy up there. They do a Silver Age reprint. I'm not sure if they do a Detective Comics. I know they have this Supergirl one because I have that, but I'm looking for it, because if they have it I'll pick that up as well. So I don't have many for Batman Adventure, for Detective Comics 27. Like I said in a previous video, they do a Loot Crate replica, Loot Crate exclusive. It's really hard to find over here, which is annoying. I'm gonna have to pay like £40 for it if I want it shipped from America, and that's quite annoying. So until then, I'll stick with these two. So moving on to Action Comics, I have a few more Action Comics. So my first is from 1976. This is just says a reprint of the first appearance of Superman, or a reprint of the first Superman feature. This is super old looking, again like my Oreo Batman one. I mean, this is just super old looking. These two I display together because I think they go together quite well. So that was 76. Then we had the 50th anniversary special, 50 cents in America, 70 cents in Canada, and 30p in the UK. Back then, they've got all the prices. Normally you'd have a big sticker on there or a stamp to tell you what pence they were over here, which was annoying. No barcode, it just says Superman. It says 50 years in the corner, and that's cool. It's got Superman flying on the back. Pretty cool. I love these. I absolutely love these, and I display all of them all the time. So my next one is from 1992. This is a reprint. This is the 10 cents reprint. So what they've done is it's essentially that comic again. The top's smaller and it's slightly darker blue, but it's this comic again. Oh look, I just noticed the guy's missing from the bottom corner there. Oh, that's odd. Wonder why they'd take him out. But so, and they've kept the back. The back is Superman flying as well. So this was from 1992, I believe. That's pretty cool. I display that up with my Millennium editions. Speaking of Millennium edition, obviously I've got my Action Comics. So, and what does that say? The first appearance of Superman. Of course it does. What else would it say? And these are not this is not a facsimile edition, so the adverts in here will be from the year 2000. Unlike these ones where I believe the ads might be from them, I'm not too sure. I'd have to have a flick through. I do know that these ones have the original adverts from the original comics, which is great, and the famous firsts, because there's a disclaimer on the last page that says do not try to order any of the ads because they're out of date. Next up I have the DC Comics graphic novel collection special subscribers edition from Eagle Moss Collections. Gosh, that was a lot, wasn't it? I read all of that. So if you were collecting the graphic novel collection, that's the one where the spines all make up that gorgeous Alex Ross cover, or the Alex Ross artwork even. If you subscribe to them rather than to your local newsagents, then you got one of these sent for free. This is from 2015, so that must be when that collection started, because that collection's still going, I believe. Or it might have stopped. I just know a lot of people that are going back and getting some that they didn't get. But yeah, that's cool. I've put the man back in the bottom corner. If you notice on some of these, the colour of the card changes really drastically. It goes from dark green to light green and really light green. So my final one you've seen in previous videos, I think 2 or 3 videos, is my Loot Crate exclusive. This comes with a certificate of authenticity. Again, like I've said before, I don't know how you authenticate a fake, because that's essentially what this is. This is a copy, but they've authenticated it. So this is an authentic fake. I guess the others are not authentic. I don't know how that works. I'm not even going to try. So this is the Loot Crate exclusive. So again, cover is a complete reprint, a complete copy. They haven't changed anything. They haven't added any barcodes. So that's a 100% facsimile edition. Unlike that one that says 10 cents. So yeah, those are all my, oh, the cases are so squeaky. That's why they're for display and not for handling like this. So those are my Action Comics and my Detective Comics. I think these two are my favourites because they just look super old, and I really like that. Even though they're from the 70s and they're not old, they're older than me, which is nice for a change for me to hold a comic that's older than me. It doesn't happen very often, so I'm super happy with these. So this was just a short little video just showcasing my reprints and my facsimile editions of Detective Comics and Action Comics #1. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter at Dawn of Comics. Comment below if you have any of these editions or any of the other editions that I don't have, and let me know sort of what the year they're from or what the name of the copy is, so that I can search on eBay for them, because I know one of these Supermans is called a sleeping bag exclusive, so I don't know if that came with a sleeping bag. I don't know how America gave away free comics. Over here they were usually sellotaped to a cereal box, so all these weird ways of collecting comics, we just didn't have any. It's such a shame over here, because I would have had loads of these by now. But if you have any, let me know so I can find them. So I'm gonna go. Until my next video, take care and stay safe. Bye.